Hey everyone, I appreciate you taking your time to watch this video in your own time. It's also a good test to see how, I don't want to say how committed, because you guys are all committed, even if this is your first time joining, but to see how consistent you really are with your practice. So I'm glad that you are listening to this in whatever moment that you're listening to it. And I always appreciate your interest in our group together. So our little Dharma talk before we begin is quite literally about giving yourself credit. So we're always so quick to remind ourselves what we didn't do or what we should do or what we could have done better, what we don't do enough of. We're so critical on ourselves. And I know last week we talked about being aware of our own intolerances or how things we make about comments we make or judgments we make about others, to notice that we do it too in a different way. So now it's like turning that inward of looking at like how unkind or kind are you to yourself. And there's a fine line there. We don't want to be too kind to ourselves and get ourselves out of everything, because at that point, sort of like, why do anything? Because we're saying, oh, that's okay, you'll do it tomorrow. So notice, do you give yourself excuses of getting yourself out of things? I don't need to, eat healthy. I don't need to exercise today. I'll do it tomorrow. And it's okay. You did enough today. We give ourselves excuses. But at the same time, are you also so impossible? So find that middle ground for yourself, the part that you remain accountable to yourself, but not critical to yourself. There's a fine line there. And with that, let us get ourselves comfortable, sitting upright. And go ahead and close your eyes and just take a nice deep cleansing breath. And pay attention to your posture, leaving your spine as erect as is comfortable. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Let your eyelids fall heavy. And let your mind immediately begin to settle down. And if there are any noises or distractions going on around you, allow them to be there. You can still create focus when your environment is not perfectly serene. Allow yourself to lure yourself into a relaxed state with your breath. So with every breath you take in, feel yourself getting deeper and deeper into relaxation. And we'll scan from the top of our head all the way down to our feet, slowly yet swiftly at the same time. Go ahead and relax your scalp. Relax your forehead and your temples. Relax your eyebrows and your eyelids. Relax your eye sockets. Relax your teeth, your tongue, your jaw, your cheeks. Relax your ears. Relax your neck, your throat, your shoulder blades, your collarbone. Send relaxation all the way down both arms through your biceps and your triceps, through your elbow, down your forearms, into your wrists and hands. Allow anything that no longer serves you to simply drip out of your fingertips. Relax your chest, your lungs, and your upper back. Relax your rib cage and diaphragm and your mid-back. Relax your abdomen and lower back, your side body, your hips, your pelvis, your glutes. Send relaxation down both legs, through the knees, and the shins, and the calves. Send relaxation into the ankles and out your feet. And allow yourself to quickly scan from top to bottom once again, simply imagining that you're sending yourself into deeper relaxation, yet becoming more and more present to your body in this moment. Imagine with every inhale that your lungs fill up beautifully to its capacity. And then exhale anything that's stuck or stagnant in your lungs. Just using your imagination, I want you to imagine that there is a glowing white light with a touch of green light, almost like a ribbon of green that is folding and wisping into this white light. And I want you to imagine that you, as you inhale, you breathe in the white light with the green. And visualize this green and white filling your lungs. And as you exhale, just imagine black dust or tar or smoke or ash just comes out of your mouth and nose. You breathe in the white and green light, which is cleansing and opening up your lungs, which is like scrubbing deep into the energetic old junk contained in your lungs, and imagine it lifting out. This old energy is simply the energy of grief from all of your life. Be grief from the death or loss of a loved one or a pet. Could be grief from the loss of a job or a relationship or a sense of your identity. Could be grief over absolutely anything. And you don't even need to know when it's from. Just know that it's there. And imagine this white and green light really getting deep into your lungs, scrubbing it up and pulling it out of your body. And imagine the more you breathe this white and green light in, the more efficient your heart beats. You can feel your heart pumping plenty of blood creating amazing nutrients to be able to move through your body, through your bloodstream. Know that this green and white energy is traveling into the heart and through your entire circulatory system, purifying your blood, making everything work more efficiently. And continue to imagine this green and white light as you breathe it in. It scrubs your lungs, which improves your heart, which improves your circulation. And as you're breathing that green and white in and out, which will continue to happen throughout the rest of this meditation, whether you're aware of it or not, I want you to imagine now that you're taking in blue light right in through your third eye. Yes, normally we associate that with purple light. And if you see purple, then let that be. But allow the vibration of this blue light, timed with your breath. As you breathe in, imagine this blue light gets absorbed into your forehead and brings yourself right into your brain, the center of your brain, which is where your third eye is. Imagine your entire brain is rebooted and kick-started with this blue light energy. And any dormant parts of the brain begin to wake up. And any super fast parts of your brain begins to slow down. And just imagine that the blue light both energizes and calms different areas of your brain. It knows where to go and what to do. You are simply just observing it all. And imagine as your mind, your brain begins to fill with this blue light. I want you to imagine that old thought processes, old identities, old behaviors that no longer serve you. Imagine they sort of crack off of your brain as if it's been dried mud sitting in or on your brain, and the blue light is shaking it all off. So imagine your brain itself is letting go of all of this old stuff. And imagine your brain remaining is almost like shiny and crisp and clear, healthy tissue. Your brain itself becomes a vibrant organ of connection, of information, assimilation. Your mind is clearer. And allow this blue light to travel down into your throat chakra, located right at your throat. And here I want you to imagine that it swirls around at your throat. It is calming the part of you that often speaks or misspeaks. It's the part of you that jumps right into arguments or even feeling defensive. And imagine the blue light calms and soothes this part of you. And at the same time, the blue light ignites when you need to speak up, when you need to be heard, and you speak in a way that feels empowering and healthy for you. Just know that the blue light is working constantly through the rest of this meditation, just like the green and the white is still working on your lungs and the grief. The blue light is releasing any old identities and behaviors that don't serve you from the brain, as well as it's helping you to speak up in ways that feels good and empowering. And check in and simply notice the green and the blue. Just imagine watching all of this energy scrub the inside of your being, raising you up to the next level. And begin to imagine that at your feet there begins to be red fog-like energy that starts to swirl and spiral around your feet. Notice if it's going in a clockwise or counterclockwise motion. There's no right or wrong. Simply notice. And then watch as this red energy moves up your legs. And watch or imagine it get redder or deeper red right around the lower back. And imagine this fog-like energy spiraling around you is pulling out any old feelings of insecurity, instability, whether that means emotional instability, physical instability, financial instability, mental instability. It's like this red energy is rebuilding the foundation of yourself, where all is calm and still. And watch as that red light begins to move just ever so slightly upward, and it circles around your hips all the way up to a little bit past your belly button. And here, imagine this orange light that is pulling out from you anything that no longer serves you in terms of questioning your sexuality, your creativity, your ability to adapt to different environments, any concerns with finances, jobs, and relationships. Just imagine this orange light gets deeper and deeper, and it's pulling almost like a magnet pulling nails out of your body. This orange light is pulling away anything that blocks you from feeling good in any one of those mentioned areas of your life. And imagine the red is still working on creating stability in your life. The orange is cleaning up a lot of identity, creativity, career, relationship issues. And imagine that swirling light begins to turn yellow right above your belly button, all the way up to just below your heart. And here, imagine that yellow, brilliant light solidifying who you are, giving yourself complete trust in yourself and your abilities to create whatever it is you need to happen in life. See the yellow light pulling away any memories that left you feeling vulnerable or shy or less than. And replace this with a knowingness that you are the best expert of your life. You always have been and you always will. And today you decide to simply trust yourself. And the red, the orange, and the yellow are continuously working as we get up to the heart energy, where the green and white light is really working through. And send that green and white all the way down your body to your feet, passing through the yellow, the orange, and the red. And as it passes through, just imagine every color gets more and more vibrant. And then follow as the green and white light travels upward to your throat, which is bringing more energy and light to the blue in your throat and the blue in your brain. And then out of the top of your head, imagine a purple light, almost like a crown of purple light, ascending out of the top of your head. And at the end of that purple light, the light turns a bright white. And begin to imagine that you can step back and look at yourself. And instead of seeing your physical body and attributes and characteristics, see yourself as this energy field. Imagine you're able to look in a mirror to see yourself, but you don't see the outline of you. You only see the colorful auric energy system inside. And stand in front of that mirror and just notice and observe as the energy is moving all around and in and out of your body. And get a sense of each color, or if any color is missing or there's additional color not mentioned. Simply observe your energy field in the mirror. And don't try to interpret it. It's neither good nor bad. It simply is. And if there's any part of your energy body that doesn't feel cleansed or clean, or if it feels blocked or stagnant, zoom in on where this energy is and get a sense of the color that is residing in this place of your body. And see what color is needed to move the energy in that space. And then just use your imagination and add that color. Continue to visualize and imagine your body getting stronger and stronger, clearer and clearer. And then use your imagination and see if you can play with your energy, dictating where it should go, how it should move, if it should be denser or lighter. See the energy swirl in one direction and then make it go in the other. And some of the energy you'll be able to do on your own, and some of it you might not. And simply notice and be aware. There's no good or bad. There's no meaning. Just observe. Allow the energy to move up through your feet, go upward into your body. Allow all of it to come out the top of your head. And anything that needs to be released gets released by moving downward through your arms and comes out your fingertips, or it goes downwards and comes out the bottom of your toes or your feet. And you can exhale anything that no longer serves you. So you take in good, clean, clear energy and you release what no longer serves you. Watch as your energy field gets brighter and brighter. You get calmer and calmer, more energized. And then allow your reflection in the mirror to slowly change back to you in this moment. And imagine yourself accomplished, cleaned, cleared, whether you're aware of it or not. Allow yourself to feel yourself as you sit in your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes and know that your energy system is contained within this physical being known as you. And that you are ready to release what no longer serves you because you just did. And simply go forward in your mind with that awareness that you released past behaviors and habits, thoughts, experiences that you just no longer need to hold on to or repeat. You don't even need to know what they are. Just know that you are already changing. When you're ready, you can begin to move and stretch and twist and turn, keeping your eyes closed. Give your body whatever movement it's asking you for. And when you are ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And only open your eyes when you're ready. And allow yourself to gently reflect on whatever you can remember from this meditation, beginning with the green and white light as you breathed it into your lungs. You don't need to analyze it. Simply just recall whatever you can, if any part. And allow yourself to just sit in this space for as long as you need. Maybe you go right into bed, or maybe if you have something to do after this meditation, just sit in this awareness, in this energy field. And you could take notes and jot down what your experience was and where you saw your energy and how it moved or didn't move, or what colors you saw or didn't see. Again, remember there's no right or wrong. So the logical mind wants to define and describe everything, but not everything is to be definable or describable. But you might want to take notes so you remember it. And if you have any questions about your experience, you can bring it up in meditation the next time we meet. So thank you for giving yourself this time to continue your practice. And I look forward to when we get together again.